Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, the Grand Tour Pigeon Forest YouTube channel. Today I'm right here at the Rainforest Adventure. So let's go inside, see what's in store, and let you know at the end of how I like it. A granite Burmese python. Favorite snakes is a reticulated ball python. There's one right there. See it right there. There's another one over here. Taking a nice bath. Perfectly camouflaged. And an Australian snake-necked turtles. Here's a ball python. Yep.
take a pretty picture.
Yeah.
Different things.
Who remembers the Fruit Loop commercial? Alright, I'm done with you. I don't know if y'all can see him. It's right. You can see it's right. I don't know if y'all can see it. You can see its tail right there under the log, and its enclosure. This thing can save you 50% on your car insurance. Who knew that an animal can do that? Oh, they're both hanging up there. That is so cool. Here's another one. this turtle down. But as I kept looking up, all the way over to the top, there it is. Looks like he's sleeping. Here's a dwarf hedgehog.
This morning, and I'm driving to work. I'm going like 30 miles an hour, and there's chickens running right next to my car. Isn't that weird? So I speed up like 35 miles an hour, and it's still right there next to my car. And then it cuts me off, and I look, and it's got 3 legs. A 3-legged chicken. Isn't that weird? And it goes down this long driveway, so I follow it. It goes to this farm, and I knock on the guy's door. The farmer comes to the door. I said, "Sir, you ain't gonna believe this. You have a 3-legged chicken." You know what he said? He said, "This is a 3-legged chicken farm." I said, "What? I've never heard of such a thing." I said, "Why would anyone raise 3-legged chickens?" He said, "Well, if you have a chicken there, don't you want a drumstick?" I said, "Yeah, of course." He said, "Doesn't your wife want a drumstick?" I said, "Of course she does." "If you have a guest, wouldn't they want a drumstick?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "That's why we raise 3-legged chickens." I said, "That's incredible." I said, "How do they taste?" He said, "I don't know, we've never been able to catch one." True story as far as you know. Welcome to Rainforest Adventures. I'm glad to have you here. Always good to have you brave people on the first row. That's a good thing. Nothing to worry about. I never use anything that'll kill you more than once. That's my guarantee. Actually, everything I use in the show, at least for the most part, is completely harmless. There's a couple animals that may have a tendency to want to nip. For this reason, I ask that you don't reach out towards anything or approach near the glass unless I say it's okay. Now, having said that, and seeing those bleachers aren't full, we will get the opportunity to touch some animals. If you don't want to touch something, you don't have to. This is the United States of America. But guys, I want you to notice how I'm built. I'm a short person. I've got little bitty arms. I can only reach the first 2 to 3 rows. So if you guys want to touch anything, come down to those rows now. There you go. Call me Jungle Jim. I'm a former keeper over at the Knoxville Zoo. I've also worked for the Kentucky Reptile Zoo in Slade, Kentucky. I previously owned a pet shop. Now I'm here at Rainforest Adventures. So apparently I just can't keep a job. So you'll notice during the show, I like to mix a lot of my own personal interest in with the program. You'll see a little bit more what I mean. One thing I like to do, I like to recycle. Anybody recycle here? Quite a few, that's a good thing. Well, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, each one of us uses approximately 1/100-foot Douglas fir tree and wood and paper products each and every year. By recycling just 1 ton of paper, we save 17 mature trees, 7,000 gallons of water, 3 cubic yards of landfill space, 2 barrels of oil. That almost gave me a heart attack. By recycling paper, instead of making things from raw material, we actually create 74% less air pollution. So the next time you or maybe your parents read the paper, please don't just throw it away. Make it new again. Recycle. Thank you. About 300 miles long and up to a mile wide. When they flew into the forest, these birds were everywhere. Then European settlers came to North America. They started to hunt the passenger pigeon. They'd use them for everything from hog feed to fertilizer and of course human consumption. Before long, their numbers started dwindling. In 1896, the last large flock of passenger pigeons, consisting of about 250. This is a ferret. You didn't know it was that kind of show, did you? Ferrets have been domesticated for about 2,500 years. They originate from either the eastern or the western European polecat. At one time, this animal was very popular with rabbit hunters. See, they'd take the ferret, put it down a rabbit burrow, that ferret would chase out the rabbit, then the hunter would either net or shoot the rabbit. Now you can see how flexible this guy is. Watch how he can bend, watch. And how easy.
That's scary.
I'm so sorry.
I was not expecting that at all.
That's gonna stink.
That's so funny. I know. I was kind of hoping it was.
Black-footed ferret was thought to be extinct. Then in 1981, a dog by the name of Shemp brought his owners a strange creature. Turned out to be a black-footed ferret. Fish and Wildlife went out looking for more and found 130. Unfortunately, those numbers started to decrease, so they gathered them up. They brought them into captivity and started breeding. Slowly, their offspring were released. I'm very happy to say today, we now have black-footed ferrets back in the United States, as well as Mexico.
I'm traumatized.
The reason the black-footed... Oh, he's running off. Where you going, buddy? You see that water? Watch this. Perfect mop. That cleaned that right up. Good scrub brush in the shower. There's 14 different species of hedgehog. They come from Asia, Africa, and Europe. I believe his defense is pretty obvious. He has somewhere around 5,000 of those little spines in one night. So it's great for pest control. That's what I look like trying to get off the sofa at the house anymore. I had little bitty eyes, it doesn't see. Females give birth to 4 to 6 young after only a 35-day gestation period. Not very long. Not very long at all. When the babies are born, they look like strawberries. They're pink with little white quills separated very far apart. There you go. People do keep these as pets. Make okay pets. No, his name's Hercules. Now they're going to be active at night while most people are sleeping. One real nice thing about them, they're not social creatures. Big or fancy. I'm not going to cut anybody in half or anything like that. I tried that with my sister when I was a kid. I no longer have a sister. But I do have 2 half-sisters. This is a true story. I was getting ready to do this trick one day, and there's a little girl in the audience. She started yelling out, "It's cheese!" She thought it was string cheese. I said, "I hope not, sweetheart. I'm getting ready to cut it." Feel free to explain that to the children. Along with that R. Kelly joke. Now, with any luck, I'm going to put this rope back together. I'm nervous about this, guys. This is very difficult. Wish me luck. One person again. I need a little music right now. This is very difficult, guys. Almost there. Everyone say the magic word, abracadabra. It's back together. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The blondes love this trick. Thank you. One. Huh? Yeah? Hey, things are looking up, folks. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Now, what's your name? What is it? Olivia? Really? I love that name. You know why I like that name so much? That was my name when I was a little girl. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. My name was Betsy. Let me get the wand out for you, Olivia, okay? It looks like it.
Oh, look at that. Whoa.
How old are you? You're 5? Wow. You'll be 25 when this is over with.
Wow.
There's some jokes Jungle Jim just can't use in the show. Oh, if I could.
Whoa.
Libby, this is pretty simple, honey. All I need you to do is take this magic wand, wave it over the rope, and say abracadabra. Can you do that for me? There we go, honey. There you go. There you go. Didn't say hit me with it, did I? Say abracadabra. Let's take a look. Give her a round of applause. Good job. Take a bow. You look tough to me. I haven't seen one look that tough since Pee Wee Herman back there. What's your name? Weston? What? Rhett? That's a good name. How old are you, Rhett? You're 5? Are you married? Hey, it's East Tennessee. Good hand. Do you have a girlfriend? You don't. This is your lucky day, buddy. I'm going to find you a girlfriend for the show. You wait right here, buddy. I'll be right back. I'll find a good one. Don't you worry. Look at the enthusiasm on her face. She can't wait to get over here. Now, what's your name? Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha, huh? Do you like older women? This is a strong silent type. You guys didn't know Big Cougar in the show? Now, what we're going to do, pretend like you two are a pair, these next animals. You're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. You're going to be the boy. You're going to be the girl. Pretty good so far. You both will enjoy eating things like crickets and roaches, maybe an occasional small rodent or a spider. Sound pretty good? Okay. Sound good to you?
Yes, sir.
I know how to pick them. You'll like this part. Since you're the female, you're going to be much bigger, and much better looking. In the animal kingdom, it's usually the male that's bigger and better looking, but not with this next animal. With this next animal, it's the female. Of course, that means you being the male, you're going to be a lot smaller and a whole lot uglier. I'm sorry about that. See, if you're the female, you live to be 20, maybe 25 years. That's not bad, is it? No. I've got more bad news. You've got 3 to 5 years, that's it, sorry. But there's good news. See, if you're the guy, you get to ask the lady out on a date. Oh, yeah. Of course, once you ask her out on that date, she's probably going to eat you. If she don't eat you before the date, you're dinner after the date. You see, with this next animal, the female usually kills the male right away. Not like with humans, where the female kills the male slowly over the rest of his life. You guys wait right here and we'll get this girl out. We're going to show everybody how to hold her. Her name's Scuttlebutt. Come here, Scuttlebutt. This is a curly-haired tarantula. Now, before my brave helpers hold Scuttlebutt, we have to remember, she has this big abdomen. We don't want to drop her. If we drop her, she can go splat. That'd be a bad day for Scuttlebutt. Which one of my brave helpers is going first? You want to go first? You want her to go first? He's going to let the lady go first. That's very nice of you. All right, just put your hand out there nice and flat. We'll let it fall right in the palm of that hand. Have you held up before? Oh, well, you're doing great here. Look at this. Give her a round of applause. They call it curly-haired tarantula because it has all those little curly hairs on it. It has 8 little eyes. But you have to look real close. They're on the cephalothorax. That's the cephalothorax right there, and that's the abdomen. And the eyes are on a small cluster. You're doing really good. Now I'm going to tap her. She's going to crawl back into my hand, okay? All right, good. Yeah. Okay, she's good. Sometimes she's real quick. You're going to have to get her one of these. Good job. Thank you very much. I was thinking
What do they eat?
well, they eat primarily insects. Smallest species of the crop. Now, Rooney came to us actually as a boy. But when it started laying eggs, I used my vast zoological knowledge to figure out it was probably a girl. Rooney belonged to someone that had emphysema. Because of that, he learned to cough. Want to cough? I gotta do it in the show. Thank you, Rooney. He also goes beep because he mimics the chair the person has, the scooter. He says what you're looking at, or she says what you're looking at. Now, a lot of people keep these as pets. They're good pets because they don't get quite as big as like our cockatoos. They're not as noisy. The scream from a cockatoo can be heard up to 3 miles away. You imagine that inside a home? It'd be just like having a wife. This bird, 25, maybe 30 years, but the cockatoos, those birds, they'll live 50 up to 70 years. Something.